Good day, class, and welcome to my technology talk on QR codes. So let's get started. What is a QR code? Well, the QR stands for quick response, and what a QR code is just a modified version of the standard barcode. Whereas a barcode is read from left to right, QR codes can be scanned from the two directions. How do we use them? Well, if you have a mobile technology such as smartphone or tablet, you would just scan them using an appropriate app, and it would enable you to retrieve a whole host of different possible data outputs, which we'll touch on shortly. So here are some examples of QR codes in the real world. Here you have like an advertisement for maybe a coffee shop or something. This is just a department store bag. This is a case of protein for bodybuilders. Maybe if you scan that, you might get some kind of promotional video or some instructions of how to use it. Here is an edible QR code on top of cupcakes. You would eat that after scanning it, and this would be in either an airport or a bus terminal wanting you to activate your ticket. So what kind of technologies support QR codes? Well, you need the code itself, which can be put on paper, you can have it on screen, you can be projecting it within the classroom, or if you want to get really creative, just like in the last slide with the muffins or cupcakes, you could put it on a t-shirt. You'd also need a scanning device, such as a smartphone or a tablet, and you need the website for generating the code. This, from my experience, is one of the better websites for creating a QR code. It's quite self-explanatory. You have the different data output types. You have the space for copy-pasting the URL of the website you may want to redirect the code to. Here you can choose the color for aesthetic reasons, and here's where you just download the actual code at the end when you're done. So here's just a quick run through for those of you who may not have and may need for the activity at the end of the presentation, the QR code reader app. So if you're an Android user, you could go to the Google Play Store and just search QR code reader, and you could choose whichever app you want. I chose the third one. Once you have it on your cell phone or your smartphone, you just tap it to open it up, and you're ready to scan. What are the pedagogical implications of the QR code? Well, it enables teachers to shift to the student-centered classroom because you're putting learning in the student's hand. They're interacting with the lessons, with the worksheets, with the textbook. It's really bringing the lesson to life, and you're becoming a facilitator of the learning in the class. You're just guiding their learning from the side. It also has implications with regards to multiple intelligences. You may have students who are strong tactile kinesthetic learners, and they benefit from that dimension of touching the screens and sliding things and kind of interacting with their hands on the screen while they're learning, whether it be in an English class or a math class, and kind of fiddling with the devices. And it's just that deeper embedding of the learning through physical movements as opposed to just staring at the book or the lesson or the worksheet. You may have students who are really visual spatial learners, and they benefit from watching the videos on the smartphone or tablet and just seeing things and hearing things throughout the lesson by scanning the code. There's also opportunities for differentiation within the classroom. So you may have students who are perhaps weaker students, and the QR code is enabling them to supplement their learning with, instructional videos or special websites that will further their instruction. You may have gifted students in the class who are excelling in the material and they need a greater challenge. So you just include some kind of QR code on the worksheet on the side for, hey, if you're done early, check this out, and maybe enrich their learning. What are some of the benefits in the educational setting? Well, there's been some research done suggesting that the use of QR codes in a math classroom is boosting student confidence. You also have the option of it enables you to leverage the use of the smartphone in the class because they've got all these devices nowadays. They're bringing them into the classroom anyway, and you could shift what could potentially have been a distraction in the class to something really useful for the instruction and making positive and beneficial use of these mobile technologies in the classroom. And hey, who knows? It might even be fun. I think a lot of students enjoy pulling out the phone and scanning something. It's exciting, it's fun. You don't know what you're gonna get on the other side. What is this? A video? What is it? It's kind of cool and interesting. What are some practical concerns for the teachers and educators? Well, there's always the socio-economic accessibility concerns. Do all my students have access to smartphones and tablets? Um, that's a concern that's raised. I guess a way around that is to get the students to share and kind of work in groups if needed. There's another concern with malfunction. What if the QR code can't be read or scanned? That's maybe an issue to look into. Prep times for teachers. Is it going to kind of increase prep times? Well, hopefully with practice and using the websites and generating QR codes, you'll get faster at that. And so here's the end of presentation activity, especially for the two who are registered for the actual activity for my presentation. Hopefully you'll have time to scan this, and hopefully you've got the actual QR code reader on your mobile technology already installed, or you can just pause this presentation and scan it, and it'll take you to the activity, which will allow you to get more practice with scanning. It's actually a scavenger hunt or a treasure hunt, whatever you want to call it, and hopefully you enjoy that and have fun. I'll be on the forums to answer any of your queries or concerns or comments, and hopefully you guys enjoyed the presentation and benefited, and hopefully you enjoy the activity. Take care for now, guys.